Growing up on the reservation on Crow Creek, I didn't learn a lot about our history of our ancestors. I didn't learn a lot of what took place of this, the information that's in this curriculum that you're talking about. The facts. I didn't learn about that until I went to college. I mean, I learned the basic information from my grandparents, and you can see and you can tell how our lives used to be long ago. We used to live, in Fort Thompson, we used to live by the river. We used to use so much of that, but then when the Big Bend Dam came, it flooded us, and so we had to move up to another place. So it's like we were constantly moving and adjusting. But if we're not, if we don't know the true history and the facts of what took place, it really kind of, it makes it very difficult for us to, when we finally do learn the information, then we ask ourselves, why isn't this taught? Why don't we learn this in our classrooms, or why isn't this something that is there available to us? Because in reality, in our classrooms and nationally, I mean all over the world really, but nationally here in the United States, the power belongs in the hands of the people that commission the history books, that really teach these in the classrooms. So they have that influence, just like mainstream culture. So when a student or a young man finally learns and they say, so the Black Hills was given to our people via treaty, 1868 Fort Laramie Treaty, but then it was taken away, Black Hills Act. Why isn't this taught to us? Why isn't this more open information for us to learn, and then we can maybe help us to get to a better place in terms of coming to terms with that. And then maybe if individuals with the power kind of saw that our history has some issues, but we could kind of, if we acknowledge those issues, maybe we can move forward in a better way as a society, so that's important.